Dash Engine 2, Jasper and York, rubbish. Engine 2, Jasper and York, rubbish. Operate South Fire Van.
Engine 2.
Engine 2.
Simon, Jasper and York.
WPRW 578-0315.
What? Engine 2.
Engine 2.
Strike out a box at this location, Jasper and York. We have a 6-story building, approximately 60 by 1 city block. We have every fire shown from the first and second floor. Place 2 and 2 in service at this time. Engine 2.
Engine 2.
We have fire shown all the way to the roof. String out the second alarm and prepare for the third alarm.
Parameters. High-rise box 361 front York Street, fire located at Jasper and York Street. Engine 2 is local. Following cars respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1. Engine 25, engine 29, pipeline 50, ladder 3, ladder 16, ladder 12, lobby control, battalion 8, battalion 10, rescue 1. High-rise box 361, front New York Street, fire located at Jasper and York Streets, a building. Following company to respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1. Engine 2 is local. Engine 25, engine 29, pipeline 50, ladder 3, ladder 16, ladder 12, battalion 8, battalion 10, rescue 1.
Battalion 10.
Battalion 10.
Jasper and York.
Affirmative. Attention, engine 55, ladder tower 22, battalion 3, medic 15, medic 2, engine 13, air unit 1, ES5, squad 72, squad 72A, and deputy 2 respond on box 361 front New York Streets, fire located at front New York Streets. Repeating, engine 55, ladder tower 22, battalion 8, correction, ladder tower 22, battalion 3, medic 15, medic 2, engine 55, engine 13, and air unit 1, ES5, squad 72, squad 72A, and deputy 2. Second alarm on box 1361 front New York Street. The following cars respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1. Engine 7, logistic company, pipeline 28. Engine 45, engine 27. Pipeline 3, ladder 10, ladder 14. Battalion 4, logistics officer. Battalion 1, battalion 2, battalion 9, safety officer. Repeating, second alarm on box 361, front New York Streets. Fire located at Jasper and York Streets. The following company to respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1, engine 7, pipeline 28, engine 45, engine 27, pipeline 3, ladder 10, ladder 14, battalion 4, logistics officer, battalion 1, battalion 2, battalion 9, safety officer.
Battalion 8.
Battalion 8.
Boston Street will be Alpha Sector. All the second alarm companies been given instructions.
Third alarm on box 361 front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and York Streets. Following company to respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1, pipeline 20. Pipeline 34, engine 11, engine 44. Repeating, third alarm on box 361, front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and York Streets. Following call to respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1, pipeline 20, pipeline 34, engine 11, engine 44. Battalion H8.
Battalion H8.
I also need to have orders for the companies on the third alarm.
Battalion H8.
Battalion H8, proceed.
Have the third alarm companies proceed in the front New York and stretch it.
Companies go to front front New York. What was the rest of the message?
Front New York and stretch in from there.
Affirmative. All companies respond to the Jasper New York Street. The third alarm companies are to report the front New York and stretch their line from that point. Repeating, companies on the third alarm are to respond to front New York and stretch their line from that point.
Battalion 8-8.
Battalion 8-8, proceed.
300 by 500, 4-story building, 4 and 2-story building. She had heavy fire, all 4 floors.
Stand by. Battalion 8-8.
Battalion 8-8.
All right, Engine 59 was on location, Emerald and Sergeant, for a report of rubbish fire, and he has nothing there, so he's on the fire ground. Do you want to add him to the assignment? Also, police are reporting that there's some small fires being started by fallen embers at Boston and Letterly and Emerald and Jasper.
72 is on the fire ground, assume command. Orders at 72, strike out the 4th alarm.
Affirmative.
Battalion 8-8.
N8-8.
Have the 4th alarm companies go to staging at Kensington and Lehigh.
Affirmative. Fourth alarm box 361 front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and New York Streets. Following cover respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tac 1, and to report to the staging area at Kensington and Lehigh. Engine 64, pipeline 49, engine 36, engine 70. Repeating, fourth alarm on box 361, front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and New York Streets. Following cover respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tac 1, report to the staging area at Kensington and Lehigh. Engine 64, pipeline 49, engine 36, engine 70.
Battalion 8-8.
All right, this structure is a 4-story and a 2-story. What is it occupied as? Is it occupied?
Battalion 8-8.
Also, we're getting a report of embers at 2446 Carl Street on the roof and porch. And we're getting Collins and Huntington and also front and Susquehanna.
Battalion 8-8.
We're getting a report of a house fire at 2015 East Letterly Street. We're going to strike out a tactical at that location.
Affirmative.
Tactical box 7531 Carl and Cumberland Streets. Fire report at 2015 East Letterly at Dwelling. Following country respond operating on the South Fire and South Tac 2. Engine 63-55, engine 22-7, ladder 5-2, and ladder 29-12. Repeating, tactical box 7531 Carl and Cumberland Streets, fire reported 2015 East Letterly Street. A Dwelling, the following could respond operating on the South Fire, South Tac 2. Engine 63-55, engine 22-7, ladder 5-2, ladder 29-12.
46B priority.
Unit coming in?
Tech 46B, we have a fire in the rear of a house at the corner, 2500 block at Collins. It's going up the rear of the house right now.
Engine 53?
Engine 53.
We got 4 of a dwelling fire at that location.
Give me a box, please.
Frankfurt and Cumberland is the box location. To confirm dwelling fire.
That's 53, that's affirmative.
Tactical box 572, Frankfurt Avenue and Cumberland Streets. Fire located 2570 Collins Street, a dwelling. Trial and country respond operating on the South Fire, South Tac 3. Engine 53-29, engine 12-13. Ladder 8-22 and ladder 2. Repeating, tactical box 572, Frankfurt Avenue and Cumberland Streets. Fire located 2570 Collins Street, a dwelling. Following country respond operating on the South Fire, South Tac 3. Engine 53-29, engine 12-13, ladder 8-22 and ladder 2.
4 locations, 2015 East Letterly
We have a jury at this location. New Police Fire and Control, but I'll still need the first engine company.
All right, so the 63-55 and ladder 5-3, affirmative.
That's affirmative.
Correspond 2015 East Letterly Street, be accepted to 63-55 and ladder 5-3 recall. Repeating, correspond 2015 East Letterly Street, be accepted to 63-55 and ladder 5-3 recall.
Diane 8A.
Diane 8A, proceed.
Order to 72, strike out the 5th alarm. Dispatch aerial platform ladder, please. Medic 46B.
46B.
Okay, the address of fire is 2570 Collins. It's a 2-story end of the row, 15 by 45. Heavy fire in the rear. The neighbors say there's no one living in the house.
Affirmative.
Diane 8A.
There's no aerial ladder available. Do you want a conventional ladder?
Stand by.
Fifth alarm on box 361, front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and York Streets. Following code respond. Operating on the South Fire, South Tac 1. Engine 22, pipeline 61, engine 35, phone 33. Repeating, fifth alarm on box 361, front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and York Streets. Following code respond. Operating on the South Fire, South Tac 1. Engine 22, pipeline 61, engine 35, and phone 33.
I got a report from police of a house fire, 2000 block of East Letterly. Dispatch at least one engine and one ladder to that location. 2000 block East Letterly Street.
All right, 63-55 is on location at 2015 East Letterly with the dwelling fire, with the ladder 5-3.
Okay, that's covered then. I got that from police. They will report that. Okay.
Affirmative. And now we're also responding to 2570 Collins for a dwelling fire. It has a 2-story dwelling, has fire in the rear, 15 by 40.
Okay.
We're responding to 2524 Collins.
2570 Collins, the box is at Frankfurt and Cumberland. Car 3-8, proceed.
3-8 on location, Jasper and York.
Affirmative, engine 53-29.
On location, 2570 Collins. We have a 2-story, 15 by 45, end of the row, fire and rear. Doing sir. Diane 8A.
Diane 8A, proceed.
Have all fifth alarm companies proceed to staging at Kensington Lehigh.
Affirmative. Falcon respond on the fifth alarm. The Jasper and York respond to the staging area at Kensington and Lehigh. Repeating, all cover respond on the fifth alarm. Jasper and York are respond to the staging area at Kensington and Lehigh. Diane 8A.
Diane 8A.
Need to call fire communications ASAP. Okay, I need you to call fire communications immediately.
We need an engine and ladder company to the 2000 block of Boston Street. Looks like got a small roof fire on the back of a 4-story building.
Okay, and all you want is an engine and ladder?
That's affirmative at this hour.
All right, 2000 block of East Boston.
Diane 8A.
All right, engine 72 pack, emergency activation.
Diane 8A, repeat that message.
Yeah, an emergency activation of engine 72 pack.
Dispatch a ladder on the fifth alarm. Have them come south on Kennington Avenue from Lehigh to Haggard Street, to the 1800 block of Haggard Street.
South on Kensington to the 1800 block of East Haggard. It was supposed to be in the rear of this 2000 East Boston engine 9-45. It was on the roof there.
Engine 3 is also on location on one of the alarms. There's nothing evident here.
Okay, it was supposed to have been some embers burning on the roof area of a 4-story building.
There's no 4-story buildings in this area either. Relay
with engine 11. We have a dumpster, and we have a small fire on the roof of a 5-story building, 2 and 5-story building on a 2-story side. I'll take command of this also.
Engine 22, radio to engine 22.
Okay, we've got emergency activation, engine 22 tip. Declare an emergency.
Engine 22 officer, accidental, where you say?
988.
988.
Emergency activation, engine 35 tip.
988.
988, proceed.
Accidental, he'll reset.
I'm going to...
Engine 9-45.
9-45.
You can place this East Boston under control. We had 2 separate fires on the roof of the one building, and we're still working on a dumpster.
Number
988.
988, proceed.
Progress report. Majority of the building has collapsed on the alpha side. All fire has been darkened down. The concern now is the exposure building on the north side of Boston Street. They're inside. Take a look at that now.
All right, that was a partial collapse on the alpha side.
That's affirmed.
988.
988, proceed.
Dispatch a collapse unit and a rent ladder to Kennington and Boston Street.
Affirmative. Engine 53-29, collapse unit 1, ladder 5, respond on box 361 front York Street. Ladder 5, engine 53-29, collapse unit 1. Respond on box 361 front York Street. Fire located Jasper and York. Operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1. 988.
988.
Alright, you have engine 53-29, ladder 5 as a rent, and a collapse unit 1. Do you need any other additional companies?
That's good for right now.
Affirmative. Engine 53-29.
Engine 53-29, collapse unit 1, responding to Jasper and York.
Affirmative.
Engine 53-29, any orders for incoming company?
Stand by. Battalion 88.
Kennington and Boston Street.
Affirmative. Engine 53-29. The command center. Kensington and Boston. Affirmative. Ladder 5.
Ladder 5.
You're going to go to the command area at Kensington and Boston. You'll be the writ.
Ladder 5, Kensington and Boston.
988.
988, proceed.
Who is the writ coming in here?
You'll have ladder 8 now. He was just finishing the Boston Street job.
Ladder 8.
Ladder 8.
Quantified ground, red 8, working our way up.
Affirmative.
Engine 53-29.
Engine 53-29.
All location with flasher.
Affirmative.
988.
Emergency activation, engine 70, D-pop.
988.
988.
Dispatch 2 more medic units and have them respond to Kennington and Boston.
Okay, you want them as ALSs, BLSs, or closest?
ALSs.
Affirmative.
938.
Can you have Battalion 301 call when you get to the hospital, sir?
988. Affirmative.
Engine 45, engine 27, pipeline 3, ladder 10, ladder 14, battalion 4, logistics officer, battalion 1, battalion 2, battalion 9, safety officer.
988.
98.
Boston Street will be Alpha Sector. All thorough, the second alarm company's been given instructions.
Third alarm on box 361 front York Streets. Fire located at Jasper and York Streets. Following coverage, respond operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1, Pipeline 20, Pipeline 34, Engine 11, Engine 44. Repeating third alarm on box 361, front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and York Streets. Following coverage, respond operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1, Pipeline 20, Pipeline 34, Engine 11, Engine 44. Battalion H8.
Battalion H8.
I also need New York Streets. Repeating, Engine 55, ladder tower 22, Battalion 8. Correction. Ladder tower 22, Battalion 3, Medic 15, Medic 2, Engine 55, Engine 13, and Air Unit 1, ES5, Squad 72, Squad 72A, and Deputy 2. Second alarm on box 1361 front New York Streets. The following cars respond operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1. Engine 7, Logistic Company, Pipeline 28. Engine 45, Engine 27. Pipeline 3, Ladder 10, Ladder 14. Battalion 4, Logistics Officer. Battalion 1, Battalion 2, Battalion 9, Safety Officer. Repeating second alarm on box 361, front New York Streets. Fire located at Jasper and York Streets. The following coverage respond operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1, Engine 7, Pipeline 28. You have orders for the companies on the third alarm?
Battalion H8.
Battalion H8, proceed.
Have the third alarm companies proceed in the front New York and stretch it.
The companies go to front New York. What was the rest of the message?
Front New York and stretch in from there.
Affirmative. All companies respond to Jasper and York Street. The third alarm companies are to report to front New York and stretch their line from that point. Repeating, companies on the third alarm are to respond to front New York and stretch their line from that point.
Battalion H8.
Battalion H8, proceed.
300 by 500, 4-story building, 4 and 2-story building. You had heavy fire, all 4 floors.
Stand by. Battalion H8.
Battalion H8.
All right, Engine 59 was on location, Emerald and Sergeant, for a report of rubbish fire, and he has nothing there, so he's on the fire ground. Do you want to add him to the assignment? Order 3, ladder 16, ladder 12, lobby control. Battalion 8, Battalion 10, Rescue 1. High-rise box 361, front New York Streets, fire located at Jasper and York Streets, a building. Following coverage respond, operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1. Engine 2 is local, Engine 25, Engine 29, Pipeline 50, Ladder 3, Ladder 16, Ladder 12, Battalion 8, Battalion 10, Rescue 1.
Battalion 10.
Battalion 10.
Jasper, New York.
Affirmative. Engine 55, ladder tower 22, Battalion 5, Medic 15, Medic 2, Engine 13, Air Unit 1, ES5, Squad 72, Squad 72A, and Deputy 2 respond on box 361 front New York Streets, fire located at front. Engine 2, Jasper and York, rubbish. Engine 2, Jasper and York, rubbish. Operate South Fire Van.
Engine 2.
Engine 2.
Common, Jasper, New York.
WPRW 578-0315.
What? Engine 2.
Engine 2.
Starting out a box at this location, Jasper and New York. We have a 6-story building, approximately 60 by 1 city block. We have every fire shown from the first and second floor. Place 2 and 2 in service at this time. Engine 2.
Engine 2.
We have fire shown all the way to the right. Bring up the second alarm and prepare for the third alarm.
Affirmative. 361 front York Street, fire located at Jasper and York Streets. Engine 2 is local. Following cars respond operating on the South Fire, South Tack 1. Engine 25, engine 29, pipeline 50.